Good afternoon. Today we're going to talk about managing purge jobs in change order. Within the main console, you would go to Administration Tasks. Once in Administration Tasks, you will see a Purge and Archive tab. When you want to create a purge policy, it really comes down to how long you want to keep the information. Also, if you plan on archiving this information to a database on the change order server, on the change order database server, make sure that your purge policy and archive policy coincide, that you don't miss any information that you want to archive. But when creating a purge policy, you would click Add. Once you click Add, it's going to option you for the Purge and Archive window. Now, it is an individual same policy, but in this case, we're only going to choose to purge events. When purging events, how current do you want to keep your database to? In this test environment, I'm keeping information 6 months. What is the common? Most organizations keep at least 1 year live in their active database. Purge event. The default is always going to be purge all events, but you can selectively put in to purge only selected events. Now, what would be the purpose of something along those lines? Well, if you happen to be capturing maybe Kerberos authentication, successful Kerberos authentication, that could take a lot of space within your database. So maybe you would want to set up a 6-month purge for only those individual events. You would be able to go in, click Add, and selectively choose, in this case, who you would want to filter events by. What is going to be the most common one? So if you click Add, now I would be able to put in, for example, maybe Kerberos in the example that I gave. And I would selectively choose which Kerberos event that I would want to be able to audit. User authenticated through Kerberos. That would be the one that I would want to do. I would add this event, click OK, and now I would set up a separate purge policy for this individual event because it creates so much noise. I would simply click Next. When do I want to have this job scheduled? Well, once again, on a purge policy, you're not looking at too much difficulty here because in this case, maybe it would be set up as a 6-month, 3-month. So I would have it run every monthly, every 3 months. In this case, I do have this running weekly. Choose the dates that you want it to run and selectively choose your runtime. You would click Finish and the policy would be set. But always, we'll give you a description here. In this case, once again, this is a 6-month purge example. Purge all events older than 180 days. I am not selectively choosing individual events, but we give you the ability to do both. Can you have multiple purge policies set up? Yes. Maybe every year I want to purge all data, but on a 6-month purge, all I want to maybe purge is Kerberos authentications, successful Kerberos authentications. We're going to show you when it last ran. We're going to show you the next run. And you can see the specific details to how many events we did purge in that time frame. Once again, my name is Neil Belfour. Thanks for attending Managing Purge Jobs in Change Order.